thank you again to Betty Yee, who is the Vice Chair of the California Board of Equalization. And so, to close today's news conference, I'd just like to say again that in a few short days, we are going to go to the polls, and we will be seeing a headline on November 5th about Proposition 8. And we here in California, as Asian American and Pacific Islander communities, we pride ourselves for the leadership we show in our state, we show our pride in our communities, the cultural diversity that we have, and for our dynamism. And we have a chance, again, to show that we take a stand with fairness and equality for all people in our state, in our country. So this morning you've heard a lot about why Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders should vote no on 8, and about why everybody here and the organizations they represent and the communities they represent are all voting no on 8. So please join us on November 4th and vote no on 8. Thank you all for being here. Oh, sure. If there are any questions from the floor, please go ahead. Also, people will be staying for a bit.
Yeah, I just wonder if anybody has any family members who disagree with you on this, and if so, if you'd be willing to talk about that.
Jane, you're nodding.
My family members are all opposing Proposition 8, but I want to just relay a conversation I had with my mother about this issue. She is recently naturalized and became a registered voter within the last 5 years. And when our mayor and our former assessor began to perform marriage ceremonies, she saw a friend of hers on Chinese television, in fact on Channel 26, and thank you for being here today, who was being interviewed and basically was sharing her perspective that our mayor and our assessor had no right to perform these marriages. That marriage was a sacred union between a man and a woman. And as you know, in our community, we aren't the most open in terms of talking about issues, and particularly issues as sensitive as this. And I happened to be in a conversation with my mother, and I thought this was a great opportunity to get her perspective on how she felt about it. She's an immigrant from China, very traditional in terms of family values, and her perspective that she shared with me about same-sex marriage is, what business is it of ours? If two people are in a committed relationship and choose to be married, whether they are a same-sex couple or a heterosexual couple, that is not our business to be in. And frankly, she called her friend after she saw her friend being interviewed and so told her. But I think there's this perspective that, and I think my mother got it right away, we're not a religious family, that her feeling is that this is a basic civil rights issue. We're not talking about religious marriage here. This is a basic civil rights issue that speaks to the recognition of marriage and provides the benefits and the dignity and respect for same-sex couples that heterosexual couples currently enjoy.
Any other questions from reporters from the floor? All right then, we'll close this portion of the press conference. Our community leaders are happy to stay around if you want to do any one-on-one interviews. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.